What if the evidence doesn't just challenge the story, but completely destroys it? The moment Barbara Chen said those words, "I fired her because she was lying," the entire atmosphere in the courtroom shifted. What had felt like a sympathy case now felt like a confrontation. Barbara didn't raise her voice. She didn't act emotional. Instead, she reached down calmly and pulled out a thick folder. But her hands? They were shaking, not from fear, from 6 months of frustration. "Your Honor," she began, her voice steady but heavy. "I didn't want it to come to this, but I had no choice." She opened the folder. Inside, evidence, not opinions, not assumptions, proof. "I have security footage from my office," she continued, showing Olivia moving around without any difficulty when she thought no one was watching. A murmur spread through the courtroom. Olivia didn't move, but her shoulders stiffened. Barbara went on. "I have statements from employees who saw her driving, using her phone, reading documents without any assistance." Another pause, "and I also have social media posts from after she claimed she went blind." That hit harder, because that wasn't just internal evidence, that was public, traceable, real. Olivia reacted instantly, too quickly. "That's not true," she snapped, her voice rising with sudden aggression. "Those videos are edited. Those posts were scheduled before my condition worsened." Her tone had changed, the calm, emotional victim, gone now replaced with sharp defensiveness. Judge Lauren noticed it immediately. "Scheduled posts?" she repeated calmly. Olivia nodded quickly. "Yes, I used to post regularly. It's possible they were uploaded automatically." Judge Lauren didn't respond right away. She simply leaned back and observed, because it wasn't just what Olivia was saying now, it was how she was saying it. The shift, the tension, the cracks. Barbara wasn't finished. She pulled out another document. "This is footage from our office security cameras," she said. "It shows Olivia walking through the building, avoiding obstacles, turning corners, without hesitation." Olivia shook her head aggressively. "That's fabricated. Anyone can edit footage." But now, the courtroom wasn't as convinced anymore. The sympathy? It was fading fast. Judge Lauren leaned forward slightly. "Mrs. Whitmore," she said, her voice cutting through the noise, "let's talk about your medical documentation." Olivia immediately straightened up. This, she thought, was her strongest point. "Yes, Your Honor," she said, regaining some confidence. "I submitted a letter from my doctor confirming my condition." "Dr. Michael Stevens?" Judge Judy asked. "Yes," Olivia replied quickly. "He's been treating me since the diagnosis." There was a pause, a very small one, but it felt heavy, because Judge Lauren's expression changed not dramatically, but enough. "Interesting," she said, that single word carried weight. Olivia's grip on her cane tightened. Judge Lauren continued, her tone calm but precise. "I contacted Dr. Michael Stevens' office yesterday." Olivia froze, just slightly, but enough to be noticed. "And I was informed that Dr. Stevens retired 8 months ago." Silence cobbant. The courtroom didn't just go quiet, it stopped. Olivia blinked behind her sunglasses once, twice. Her mouth opened slightly, closed again. I think there's been some confusion," she said quickly. "There must be another doctor with the same name." Judge Lauren didn't move, didn't blink, didn't soften. "The signature on your document," she said, "matches the retired doctor exactly." Another pause. "I had it verified." Now the tension wasn't building anymore, it was breaking. "Your medical letter," Judge Lauren said clearly, "is a forgery." The words landed like a hammer. Olivia's posture collapsed, just for a second. Then she forced herself upright again. "No, that's not possible. There must be a mistake." "My records, your records," Judge Lauren interrupted, "are false." For the first time since the case began, Olivia didn't have an immediate answer, and everyone in the courtroom could feel it. This wasn't just a weak defense anymore. This was exposure, real, undeniable. But Olivia wasn't ready to give up. Not yet. She leaned forward slightly, her voice desperate but louder now. Your Honor, I am blind. I live with this every single day. Just because there's confusion with paperwork doesn't mean my condition isn't real. She was pushing harder now, trying to regain control, trying to bring back sympathy. But Judge Lauren, she wasn't buying it, not even a little. Instead, she did something unexpected, something simple. All right, she said, a pause. Let's test that. Olivia's fingers tightened around her cane again, and for the first time, real panic began to creep in. Judge Lauren continued calmly. I want you to show me how you use your cane to move from where you are to the defendant's table. A simple instruction. But suddenly, it felt like a trap. Olivia stood slowly, too slowly, like she needed time to think, to remember, to perform. She began tapping the cane in front of her, wide, exaggerated, almost like she was sweeping the floor. The movement looked unnatural, overdone, wrong. Judge Lauren watched closely, then she spoke. That's not how it works. Olivia froze mid-motion. You're not using it correctly, Judge Lauren continued. You're holding it like a broom. That's not how trained individuals navigate. The audience began to murmur because now even they could see it. Olivia's performance wasn't just questionable anymore. It was falling apart, right in front of them. Olivia stumbled forward deliberately, grabbing the edge of the table dramatically. This is humiliating, she said, her voice trembling again, but this time less controlled. This is exactly what disabled people go through. Being doubted, being tested. She was trying to shift the narrative again, back to emotion, back to sympathy. But Judge Lauren didn't respond emotionally. She responded logically. And she wasn't done yet. She reached for another document. Let's talk about something else, she said. Olivia's breathing quickened. She could feel it now. The pressure, the exposure. The loss of control. Judge Lauren looked directly at her. Your social media activity. And just like that, Olivia's entire body went still, because deep down, she already knew this was about to get worse. Much worse.